Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing this morning? It's 10 o'clock here, 10 o'clock where I am. Maybe it's the afternoon or evening where you are. But it's a wonderful Saturday. Wonderful, wonderful Saturday. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. If you are connecting on, wow, Dr. Stella, you are there already. Good morning. You're connecting on Instagram. How are you? Connecting on Facebook, YouTube. How are you? How are you guys doing? I'm not sure I can handle TikTok. I'm not really sure it's possible for me to handle TikTok. Debola Adeyemi, how are you? How you doing? It's afternoon in South Africa. Oh, okay. Good afternoon in South Africa. Jane B350 3510. Can you just write your name there so we can just mention your name? All of these, your abbreviation is killing me. I don't understand it. I want to have relationship with you. Just call your name. I want to call your names. But I'm not able to call your name when your name is actually Jimbo Jinga, Django 370. I don't understand it. I want to call your name. I want to know who I'm talking to. I love to have relationship with people. But look at these, your abbreviations here. You know, me, I'm too old. I'm too old for all these abbreviations here that I'm seeing. I'm too old for it. I love it. See, Adebola, I can see her name, Adebola Adeyemi. That's good. This is a good one. Adebola Adeyemi. I know the person. You know, Nwongozi, I know it's Sheyi Babalola. I know those names. But when it comes to you guys using Jege, Juga, Jugi, I don't know this whole stuff. I'm too old. I'm sorry. Look at Dr. Stella. I could pronounce her name, Dr. Stella. Very simple. I don't understand. I don't understand. Patience. See, Patience. Olawoye. That's her name over there. See, I'm serious. This is Gracie T. I could pronounce it. So easy for me to pronounce. I'm too old. I'm too old to understand abbreviations and stuff. Janet Doctor. See, you could have put Dr. Janet. Dr. Janet is easy for me to just say. I think I'm overreacting here. This stuff is too easy for me to. I don't know. I'm overreacting here. I think I'm overreacting here. All right. Let's know. I'm too old. I'm very old. I'm too old to understand all these abbreviations for real. I'm too old. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I really appreciate everybody for coming. You got to learn. It's not easy for me to learn. Oh, I'm telling you. I have too much in my head. I know. Janet, put Janet there. Don't put Jim B 35010. Put Janet. Let us know this is Janet. I want to know you. I want to be able to say, Janet, how are you? Oh, Janet. You know, let's talk that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Good evening, Pastor. Yeah. Oh, concealing their identities. Okay, now that's okay. I don't think anybody is coming after you. You don't have to hide your identity. My name is Shola Jordan Adeoye. It's there. Nobody's going to use me for ritual. If you call my name at night, Holy Spirit will come to you. Holy Spirit will cut your head off. All right. All right. So good morning, everybody. Thank you very much. And I really appreciate you guys for always coming on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. TikTok is a little difficult for me. It's difficult. I don't know. TikTok is too difficult for me. I don't know. I'm a local man, a very local man. I don't like stress in my life. I don't like stress, and that was what kept me away from Instagram for a long time. Kept me away from Instagram for a long time. You know, I can't deal with all of these people that are just fake people. You know, I can't deal with fake people. They'll be speaking British accent that is fake. They'll be speaking American accent that is fake. They'll be taking pictures that and be showing you all of this stuff. It's just too much of work for me. Too much of work for me. Let me just stay in this my local Facebook and YouTube page. You know, this is my local Facebook. Instagram was a little challenging, but eventually when I tried Instagram, then I found out that, oh yeah, it's cool. Instagram is cool. If you're not looking for something else, don't look for what is not missing on Instagram so that you won't find something crazy. You won't find something crazy. They didn't upset me. It's just that every time I go on TikTok, it's always nyash I see, always nyash and breast. And when I go on talk shows, they always talk about how they are banging themselves. Women, married women, inside of videos talking to another man, and the man will say, I will carry you trabaye, I will do you go say la la. I just like, I saw everyone, and then every time I click it, me, I use my name. I'm not like Janet 350. Me, I use my name, Shola Jordan, I do it. So the moment I enter the place, they know it's me. And then they will start saying to Pastor Lai, where are you, Pastor Lai? I will just get out. I will just get out of there. So it's a little crazy for me. I don't know. I'm looking for a decent place, and Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube is a little complicated these days. You begin to see all of these baby husbands and baby men coming on Instagram and on YouTube. They come and actually make stupid comments, and you wonder, where are these people from? Are they really Nigerians? Are they being trained by real people? It's a little challenging for me. It's a little challenging for me. I'm telling you. And TikTok, Instagram, sometimes when you go on Reel, on Instagram, sometimes, even Facebook, like on top of my Facebook, all this stuff they show on Facebook is more of big breasts, big bum, naked pictures. Who are these people advertising these stupid things to me? Why are they trying to corrupt my mind? Why are they messing me up? On top of the thing, I don't see pastors preaching. I don't see anybody doing good thing. All I see on top is people put all this stuff there, like 20 big nyash, 20 big breasts, and all kinds of. They just lined everything up. I don't know. I'm telling you, it's getting very scary these days. And you see, like, a lot of people are desperate to get views. People are desperate to get views, so they will post naked pictures and all kinds of stuff. You post all manners of things. you post all manners of things there and all that. I don't know. And then recently, I don't understand. When I come on Instagram, they start showing me all these big people with 5 million views, 200 million views. I say, how much should they be? Me, I'm scared. All these people are 5 million views, 200 million views. Me, I don't get this kind of views on my own page. Why are they showing me? Leave me alone. I just want to do small things in a big way. I don't have the mind for all this big stuff yet. And I come on Instagram, the moment I log in, the first thing I start seeing, they will be showing me videos of all of these Niger celebrities with 5 million followers, 30 million followers. And I'm kind of like, why? What is it? Why are you trying to kill me? You're trying to kill me. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. They just start showing me all manners of things. I don't want it. I don't want it. All right. So let's get to the business of today. When is it the right time to visit a man? And I want you young ladies out there to listen. These ones that are married, they already made mistakes. So, they already made mistakes. Okay. So they're only sitting here to enjoy the show. I just sitting here to enjoy the show. And but your eyes is covered in the blood of Jesus. I don't look the thing when they finish. You say my eyes is covered. God, me, I don't look at the thing. All right. Okay. Um, okay. So let's go. Let's go into the topic of today. When is it the right time to visit a man? Okay. Um, I've been talking about something they call self-control for a long time, and not even self-control alone. I'm talking about self-worth, the value you put on yourself, the value you put on yourself. I am so blessed these last few days, and I get a lot of calls. Um, I got a lot of calls from a lot of people. Oh, your video just blessed me. Your video does bless me. Your video does bless me. Your video does bless me. And yeah, that's a kind of encouragement, and it means to me that people, they are watching and they're listening. And it's not just women. I'm talking about men. For all this while, I've been thinking, am I the only one thinking this way? Or maybe I've been blocking myself from enjoying the life that God has given unto me, because majority of the men I see, they come to attack me in my inbox and say, "Oh, you're talking nonsense, you stupid guy. Is this? There's no man that will do what you're saying. Do you want to make a man the slave of women? No, that's not the way it's designed. We're polygamists by nature. We are supposed to bang everybody." I was like, I don't know. Why am I thinking this way? See, my mother must have raised me wrong, something like that. My dad must have shared some stuff that are not true with me and stuff. But gradually, I started seeing many men who are thinking exactly like me, and um, who believe that um, you know life is supposed to be this way. And we talk about respect all the time, and we say, "Oh, this person is not respecting me. That person is not respecting me." But you see, respect itself, starts from you. Respect starts from you. Do you even respect yourself? It's about you respecting yourself. It's about you knowing how to respect yourself before you will be able to respect other people. The ability to respect people must be developed. If you can't respect yourself, you can't respect people. You can't. You can't. If you can't respect yourself, you can't respect people. And how do you respect yourself? It's the way you carry yourself, the way you talk in the public, how you want people to see you. It is you that will dictate. Yoruba people will say akeregbe. Ló máa fi ibi tí wọ́n fokùn sí hàn. Akeregbe. And you are this akeregbe that must prove to people this is where or how I want you to respect me. By you respecting yourself that way. The way you dress. When you go out and people see you, you dressed respectfully. You know what I'm saying? The kind of way you put on the stuff, the way you package yourself is with respect. Some people don't even respect themselves. You don't respect yourself. How do you think people are going to respect you? All you do is just show your breast everywhere, show your nyash everywhere. That's not a dress. That's not the kind of dressing for respect. People look at you, they see you like Omowobe, say this one is a stupid one. A stupid one. You respect yourself the way you talk. You don't just jump into conversation of people. Let them be the one to ask you. I do this stuff all the time. Now I go somewhere, people will think that, oh, Pastor Fela is shy. I'm not shy. I just feel like, okay, they've not invited me yet. I need them to invite me. It's just like me. Let me tell you guys one thing about me. If I come to your place, or probably I stumble on you at the mall and you start saying, "Oh, Pastor, how are you?" Me too, I'll say, "Hey, how are you? I will do all that with you. But the moment you're about to leave, I will never ask for your phone number. I don't know, maybe it's pride, or maybe it's I'm respecting myself. Because number one, I don't want people to think I'm getting your phone number so I can bother you with fundraising. I want to raise money from you. I don't like that. I will I will just keep quiet and I'll just look at you. If you demand for my number, I will give it to you with gladness. I will give it to you with gladness. If you ask for my number, I will give it to you with gladness. You know why? Because I feel that I've respected myself and you love me or you are interested in me based on that respect I've given to myself. You feel like I need to see you again tomorrow, sir. To see you again tomorrow, sir. Then I feel good. I feel valued. All right. I do not like people that are always in a rush to showcase themselves. You don't value yourself. You have to value yourself. You have to value yourself. And when they come, you come into a place and people are talking and talking, and you're sitting, sit like a lady. A lot of young ladies don't even know how to sit respectfully. Some women, if not now, that thank God with that short that they wear under, that black short that ladies normally wear underneath right now. Thank God for that thing. That person who created that thing must have seen it. That a lot of women don't know how to respect themselves. A lady is supposed to sit like a lady. Give respect to yourself. A lot of women will just sit down like this and they open their hands. People from like kilometer 20 will be looking so say to their hands. Right from distance. And they don't even know. They are wearing all of these short dresses. You don't understand that these short dresses, when you sit down, they're going to move up. And people are going to see everything. You need to learn to sit. And you know one funny thing about this whole stuff? Sometimes it's unconsciously you sit the way you sit, but people will not see it like that. They will think you are trying to seduce the guy that is right across the floor. When you go to church, the pastor will feel like you want to seduce him when you sit like that and they're looking at you. Yes, I've seen it many times. When I was in CAC, I was preaching. Two ladies came into church, and I always walk up and down. And every time I walk, I just find myself like, instead of me going back down there, I was just standing right there in front of those two ladies because I was having free show of nyash. I was just looking at it. I was looking at underwear. I was looking at pata right there. And so I refused to move. It took some while before I told myself, Shola, what are you doing here? Move over there. But the issue is that these people, the intention wasn't really that they wanted to seduce me. It was just that they were not just really trained well to respect themselves. So the next thing I did was to call the usher and told the usher to take them to the back. They got disrespected. They got disrespected because they disrespected themselves. Is it? It is disrespect. Is it when people say, "Oh, you are not respectful. You are not respectful. You don't." It's because you don't respect yourself. Do you smell do you smell yourself? It's a form of respect for your own self. That when you smell good and you sit in a place and everybody's talking and you're talking, the confidence is going to be there for you to talk and make points. It's not when you talk, everybody is actually trying to run away from you. You respect your own body, what you eat, how you sleep, how you take care of it. How you take care of it. So some of you ladies, even when you sleep, it's bami. It's a terrible thing. A sister went to visit a brother, and that's what's bringing me to this topic of today. Went to visit a brother, and she decided to sleep over. And the brother said, I'll sleep on the couch. And the lady said, oh, that's fine. You sleep on the couch, I'll sleep on the bed. And that's a form of respect from that guy. It's a form of respect from that guy. I am not touching you. The relationship is still new. The relationship is too fresh for me to jump in the same bed with you. All right. You sleep on the bed, I'll sleep on the couch. This is not meant to be, this is not supposed to have happened, but you brought yourself up into my house at this late hour and stuff. But I'm going to give you respect. And that respect is I'm going to vacate my own bedroom and let you have it, and I will sleep on the couch. Okay? In such a situation like that, I really don't believe a woman should be too comfortable or so comfortable that you remove your bra, remove your underwear, and then you jump in bed with wrapper alone. I really don't believe any woman should be that comfortable unless you have a different plan. If there's a different plan, then we can understand. But if you are a decent person with respect, that you respect yourself, and you found yourself in a kind of a compromising situation, and you feel like, okay, all right, I just need to survive till tomorrow. What I need to do right now is I'm going to keep my jeans on with my belt, all right, and I'm going to put my shirt on and tuck it in, and I'll sleep with one side of my body and just pass through the night. And in the morning, I wake up and I quickly wake up by 5 o'clock and jump out of the house and go to my place because I want to respect me. Let me give respect to myself. And I want to respect the person who abhorred me, who accepted me. Let me give him respect. I messed up last night, but let me change it. Let me be able to rectify it. Let me give respect to myself. All right. I'm not going to cause any problem for him. I'm not going to do nothing. I'll just sleep and I'll just wake up and I'll just rush out of this house. And I want to let you know that guy will understand. He'll be like, oh, wasn't intentional. But some people don't, they don't respect themselves, you know. So what happened? This guy woke up and he went to the bedroom and he saw a woman with her legs open, naked woman with her legs open, breast out, not covering nothing, on his bed inside his house. He took a picture. He actually went and he took a picture. You see, everybody may say, oh, it's wrong. Why will he do that? Why will he do that? He must have a proof. The kind of world that we live today, that people lie by the seconds. People tell lies by the minutes, you know? And if that guy is somebody without self-control, he's going to jump on it and he will do it. At the end of the day, he's still not going to marry that girl. And that girl will not start crying all around that he used me, he dumped me, he broke my heart. No, he did not break your heart. And he did not dump you. You guys were not together before. So he took the picture and he messaged me. And he said to me, Pastor Shola, you recommended this girl. I said, yes, I actually did. He said, I told you, sir, that I'm looking for a mature woman, a woman who is ready to get to know me, that I want to know. But I don't think this is the girl. I think this girl is looking for sex. And now sent the picture to me. And I saw the picture myself. I said, ha. I was disappointed. Otululeke. Oluleke. Olumemedi. Olumemedi. Olórí ibú lẹ́lòmí. That's some crazy. So people are very funny. You know, so when you guys send it to me, I must have watched that. I must have looked at that picture like 500 times before I deleted it. Will you guys blame me for looking at it? You know what I'm saying? So Oh man. So I appealed to the woman, to the guy, and I said, I'm really sorry for this. And this is how you get to know people. You know, give them a chance, let them prove themselves. Now, Akerigbe, ló máa fi ibi tí wọ́n máa fi okùn sí, wọ́n máa fi hàn. Akerigbe, òun ló máa fi ibi tí wọ́n máa fokùn sí, wọ́n máa fi hàn. Okay? You know? So you let them put a rope on their own neck and then you hang them. And I said to the lady, and I said, this is actually unacceptable. It's not right. It's wrong. You are not supposed to do this. So that is just it. So let's come back to the issue of respect. Now, when is the right time to visit a man? I want to let you know that if you seriously respect yourself, it will take some time for you to just jump unless you are a desperate woman. A desperate person, a desperate woman may think that if I quickly give him sex, he will stick with me and he will stay with me. But you are lying. Sex cannot hold a man down with you. I think women, I need you guys to get it into your head now. Get it into your head right now. When you see a guy, you think, when I open my leg, this guy is going to be with me, he's going to love me, he's going to stay with me and enjoy the sex and all kinds of stuff. You are lying to yourself. And cooking for a man is not going to tie him down either. It's not going to tie him down either. And I say to women, stop cooking for a friend. Stop cooking for a friend. I don't know about some women. The moment they get a boyfriend, it's just all about "Kí ló fẹ́ jẹ? Báwo ni? Wàá jẹ ẹ̀fọ́ rírò? Wàá jẹ ẹ̀fọ́?" And she doesn't help her parents in the house, but she'll be running all around looking for pọ̀nmọ́ kíká, pọ̀nmọ́ ìjẹ̀bú, and all kinds of stuff, looking all around the place and stuff. You know, all around for pọ̀nmọ́ ìjẹ̀bú, pọ̀nmọ́ ẹ̀gbá, and then they will be cooking and shaki and edo and kinikmonigbawe, and they will be cooking all these things. Do you want it spicy or you want it mad? And that one will say, make it spicy a little bit. only. And I would love pounded yam. Pounded yam is better. Don't waste your time making amala. Amala is too hard. Just make a little pounded yam with it. And you'll be running all around the place looking for all these things, gizzard, everything. And you take it to his house, and the man will sit down, will chop everything, will use toothpick, will be asking you, didn't you buy Coke? Or buy Coke when you are coming? Or you two, you run to the junction to go and buy pure water and buy Coke. Chilled one. Chilled one. You run and come back. After 3 weeks, you'll be crying. After 3 weeks, you'll be crying. Kiss dodo, I tell you. After 3 weeks, you'll be crying. After 3 weeks, you'll be crying. You cry like hell. Sister, take me serious, oh. Take me seriously, oh. Tell you. At the end of the day, you go chop your food, finish, come chop your cookie too. You chop food, chop cookie. Now you're going to crack. You broke my heart. You lack respect for yourself. You have not been respecting yourself. You don't place value on yourself at all. You don't. I had the story of one girl. She told the guy, no sex before marriage. She went and bought all manners of dildos and vibrators. She was enjoying her own self. One day, he went to the guy's house. The guy agreed that no sex before marriage. She forgot that there is a dildo in her bag. The bag fell from the table. Bam. Everything rolled out. With a big black dildo that rolled out of the place. The guy said, ha! Funke! You better shine your eyes. You want to get married, shine your eyes. So respect is important. Not respect for the other person alone, but respect for yourself. Respect for yourself. Right? You respect yourself. Respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, you will dictate what you can take and what you cannot take. You will think, people may think it's pride, but it's not pride. It's the kind of value you put on yourself. It's the kind of way you respect your own self. When you respect yourself, you must let people know this is how I should be treated. All right? It's something that you must communicate with people that are around you. Something you must tell them that this is how I want my life to be as a man. Not just as a woman alone, as a man. Place that value on yourself. Let them know. They may say, oh, Shola is very proud. No, I'm not. I just don't want anybody to pollute my mind. I just don't want anybody to mess my life up. I don't want it. I don't want anybody to mess my life up. So I know me. And I must show me to you so that you will not treat me like you're treating somebody else. You must treat me, based on your knowledge of me. This is me. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do this. Please. That's it. And see, don't compromise. Don't say, okay, it's because of this person or that person. Or that person. Please. Don't care who the person is. You don't bring your own standard down for nobody. Nobody is worth dying for. Nobody. You don't bring your standard down. You don't remove your walls for anybody. Let your standard remain the same, and you will find out that people that could manage that standard will be the ones that are approaching you. Birds of the same feather, they flock together. You think it's a joke. That stuff is not a joke. But when you don't know yourself, I think you must be crazy, Mr. Jason Olaguju. You must be a crazy person. Are you listening to my story? Are you listening? Idiot. This is how they are. I won't lose your day. Or they will see. Talking nonsense. If you say, Pastor, I'm not your pastor that you come here and be talking to them as a praise the Lord. You'll lose your day. You think I'm one of your stupid pastors that you'll be talking to, you'll be saying, praise God, God bless you. God is not blessing you. You're going to hell. I mean, I'll not be your pastor where you're going to say, God bless you. I know they pray for people. I'll be for Yama or Deusi. All mindset, Olori Buru. No get data to watch video. We did that, they do one nonsense. You know nonsense. I don't get time. I don't get time. I know the babysit. I don't get time for babysit. I'm not the babysitter. I'm not the babysitter at all. I'm a Rema slapper. I slap Rema. Easily. But if your head story about Rema, my block your ear. Story about the Rema, my block your ear down. Don't have time for nonsense. Stupid people. You see a lot of Nigerians. I pity Nigerians, man. I pity Nigerians. Somebody was there, was saying, I went to heaven and I saw an angel. And they just said to me, pick this stuff. And I picked it. And when I picked it, I didn't know what I picked. And I see them, all of them are like, oh, how was we buy? The man was, oh, they move on him, mugu. Oh, they go on him, mugu. How was we? Jesus. My friend, demo. You want me to give you those kind of demo? Oh, easy, budget. Oh, very easy. Very easy. I saw something. I saw angels. And I picked this thing. I was like, me. See, my movie is here, budget. My movie fully a year. Down. I just look at them. There were thousands of them there. We know Africa. Africa, rárá. Ó máa pẹ́ gan, it will take a long time. A long time. A long time. I tell you, I'm máa pẹ́ gan. But please, I want to just advise you, don't come across me. Don't come here with your stupid mindset. I go slap you big time. I'll slap you big time. No time for nonsense. If you refuse to grow, go and sleep somewhere. Go and sleep. So, let's go back to the message. So, respect yourself. When you enter into a relationship, all right, that relationship is friendship. Friendship. That's what it is. Friendship. That's what it is. And when you come into friendship, friendship means we are just getting to know each other. I am your friend, you are my friend. We are just getting to know each other. We are both independent. You're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. You see, the moment you see someone disrespecting you, the first disrespect that will come is, can you loan me $500? They just disrespected you. They just disrespected you. You might not count it as disrespect, but see, I just got to meet you 3 days ago. I just got to meet you 1 week ago. You're already borrowing money from me. That's disrespect. You don't want to be with that kind of a person. You don't even want to continue that friendship. That's the first red flag you need to, first of all, go and hold on to. Within 3 days of you getting to know me, you're already asking me money. All right? Within 3 days. Within 3 days of getting to know me, you're already telling me, that's a red flag. You don't know. Oh my God. The guy didn't say, Funke, I'm a little hungry right now. Can we just go and just, are you hungry too? Oh yeah, I'm hungry. Let's go into a restaurant and just eat. And then we go there and was asking you, what do you want? And then you're saying, oh, I'll manage fried rice and chicken. All right, I'll give her fried rice and chicken and give me amala and bakery with goofy and stuff. And how much is the bill? So, oh, it's $200. $200. Okay, don't worry. And then we'll give them a card, just put it on there. Can you give us a drink? What do you want to drink? Fanta. I'll take any case. Okay. And then you guys sat down there, you finish your eating and stuff like that, and you're eating. That's a guy who is respectful. That guy is respectful. That's the kind of guy that you want to stay in friendship with. That's the kind of guy you want to stay in friendship with. The very first 2 days, you are already talking to a girl, and she's already coming to you and saying, hey, my father died, and I don't even know where to go. Can you give me 5,000 naira? And so that's disrespect right there. That's the moment you're supposed to, or maybe I need to pay my phone bill. Can you give me money to pay? 3 days of knowing you. 3 days of me knowing you, you're already coming to me with phone bill. You're already coming to me with house rent. I just got to know you a week ago. Not even a month. And you're already coming here and you want to turn me to your meal ticket? Only last. You know go last here. We are ending the relationship now. You don't want anybody in this world to disrespect you. That's disrespect. They're disrespecting you. All right? And you are in a relationship with somebody who's supposed to be independent. Independent person. He's supposed to pay his bills by himself. He's supposed to be able to cook his food by himself. She's supposed to be able to pay her bills by herself. And you're coming into a relationship and you start asking me for money? Where your papa do? Where your mama do? Where your papa do? Where your mama do? You know, we're supposed to go and ask you, where is your daddy? Where is your mommy that's supposed to train you in school and train you well? And train you well. If anybody should come to me in the first 2 days, 3 days to disrespect me, asking me, can you pay my bills? I'll tell you Go to hell. Go to hell. Listen, let me tell you this, guys, real quick. Some ladies are so dumb in Africa that they believe that the moment they have a boyfriend, the boyfriend becomes their father, who start paying their bills. And their own responsibility is just to be opening their leg for him to bang them. And then they get hot. And then they start crying. And then they now say it's powers and principality. Don't you think it's actually their stupidity that is actually wrong with them? Don't you think it's their stupidity? You know what I'm saying? When you're supposed to be running around how you can get a good education for yourself as a woman, you're supposed to be running around where you can get a good job or start a business and start making your own money by yourself. You are busy running after a man to pay your bills. You're a stupid idiot. They will treat you like a doormat. So when they're not treating you like trash in marriage, you just say, he's not respectful. He's not love. He doesn't love you. Why will he love you? You are stupid. You are idiot. You are zero. You're zero. You're zero. You got nothing to bring on the table. You're just here as a parasite. You will call us a parasite. You want the man to take it. Are you not going to take it out? Are you not going to take it out? Can't you take your own self out? You can't take your own self out? And the man will give a woman 50,000 naira. They will show you to all their friends. Look at what he gave me money. Look at all this money he gave to me. Is the money supposed to shock you? When you are making your own money, somebody gave you 50,000 naira. You're supposed to just say thank you. Is it supposed to be shocking you? When you yourself, you're already making money. You know what I'm saying? You yourself, you're already making money. You have to respect yourself. It's part of respect. Even sometimes when you need money and you refuse to ask, it's based on respect for yourself. You don't want nobody to ridicule you. You go to ask for money. You think twice. I need to respect myself. I just got to know this person 3 days ago. You know, I need to respect myself. I just got to know this person 3 days ago. You know, I can't disrespect myself like that. I can't mess myself up. You know, I can't reduce myself by going into the house and asking for money. No, I can't. Thank you. I'll drink Gary instead. I'll keep my value, and I want people to continue to respect me. I will keep that. I'm not going to do it. And I always tell ladies, if a guy keeps coming to you and asking you for money, and you are giving it, I tell ladies, I say, see, that man is only using you. That guy is only using you. There's another girl somewhere that is smarter than him, that is collecting his own money. The money he is collecting from you, another lady is collecting it. Another lady is collecting it. That one is brilliant. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. You know, before somebody can be very comfortable to actually ask you, I need money. You guys must have gone into a relationship that is actually so deep that I know you, you know me. I know that, no, this money is actually really, really, really needed. That if not that this thing you have actually checked, and you won't even come to me if not that it's very urgent and you have tried and you couldn't get it anywhere. Anyway, it takes some time. When this person is asking, when is it the right time to visit a man? To visit a man? There is always a right time, but the right time is not 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 3 weeks after you got to know him. You know? You see, it is part of respect. Part of respect. All right? For your own self. That you stay away from visiting a guy for a long time. It builds respect. You have respect for yourself. You want that person to respect you. build the respect. You gotta build it. You can't just do nonsense. You can't just do nonsense. You got to build the respect. Let the person long to have you. Let the person long to have you. When they eventually have you in their home, they will give you the kind of respect you deserve. You get it? See, let me talk to you single mothers now. Some of you single mothers, the moment you come across one guy, before you could say Jackie Robinson, the guy is already coming to your house. Where your children are. How many men are you going to introduce your kids to? I told you guys the other time I went to visit a single mother some times ago. And I sat down in the living room. And the daughter, probably maybe 3-4 years old, was playing in the living room. I mean, I love kids, so I was playing with her. I said, "Hey, how are you?" I said, "Everything." So, "What's your name?" She told me her name. And after we played for a while, the mother was busy trying to make food for me. And after we played for a while, and the young lady just walked to me and said, "Can I call you daddy?" I was like, "Really? But your daddy, call me daddy again. You really? I'm only playing with you now. Call me daddy. You don't get daddy." Yo, I got defensive. Let's say I was mad. I was very mad. I called that lady and said, "Excuse me, man. You know telling me? Hey, yo, every daddy want every daddy want every daddy want. I'm not the daddy. You know they. Mo ṣe délé ìlànà láàárọ̀ mo délé ìsinsin mo délé ìsinsin 30 minutes ago. Wọ́n ti pè mí daddy. You know they? But you see the stuff is that the girl needs a daddy. He needs somebody to call his father. Heaven knows how many men have come to their home. And he must have been asking all of them, "Can I call you daddy? Can I call you daddy?" But looking at me, I was like, "Can I call you daddy?" "Don't call me daddy, oh. Daddy care." I'm sorry. Because don't be missing up with your mama. Oh. I'm telling you. You know, some of you single mothers, how many men are you going to introduce your children to? How many? You know how many? So you need to be very, very careful. You need to respect yourself. When you're dating somebody, date them outside. Give that respect, not just to yourself, respect your children. You see, this word respect is deep. Very, very deep. Respect will deliver you, will save you, will prosper you, will place you where you belong in your life. If you disrespect yourself, everybody's going to disrespect you. Everybody will disrespect you when you disrespect yourself. I'm telling you. One of my best friends now said to me, "Shola, it was the mama. It's a strategy that the mother wants to date you. So she feels like she couldn't say, 'Date me, Pastor Shola.' She now send her daughter to you. That I didn't mean you say, 'Yeah, you can call me daddy,' and the girl will just hold on to you and melt on you. And then you yourself will melt on the girl. And that's how you start coming to the house every time. That's how the mama will validate you." Will it work? Will it work? You must not disrespect yourself. Never disrespect yourself. Respect is important for your life. Respect is very important for your life. Never disrespect yourself. You don't just bring people around your children. You don't just bring people around you. You don't even know the people yet. And let me tell you something. In 1 year, it's difficult for you to know the person that you think you do know. You don't know that. In 1 year, you will begin to see new things will start popping up. New things will start popping up every time. New things will pop up, and you'll be shocked. That I was thinking I have come to that point that I know you well. No, you don't know. You don't know them. You don't know them. You don't know them. It will take you to live with somebody every day. It will take you 20 years to know them. When we talk about marriage, is a risk. We are only taking a risk. You don't know the person you are saying I do to. That's the risk. You come to the altar, you are still thinking. You know, people come to the altar when the ring is already standing there and the priest is standing on one corner and the two of you are standing right there and you are still thinking, am I making a mistake? Am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing I'm doing? You're going to ask a lot of people who are married now. If you're not married, you may not know. Ask the married ones. On the day they were getting married, it was actually flashing through their minds that, am I doing the right? Is this guy the right person? You know, majority of them have seen a lot of red flags. They overlooked it. And now it's coming back to them on that day of wedding and they're asking themselves, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? I still don't know Obi after 26 years. See? They will still be thinking. They will be thinking, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? You begin to see that. They will still be doubting themselves. They'll be doubting themselves. Marriage is a risk. You don't say, I know the person very well. You don't know the person. You don't know them. You're just taking a risk. So, you see, that part of you respecting yourself, when you respect yourself, that part of it is actually the most important. Because when you respect yourself, people will respect you. Don't bring your standard down. Don't bring your standard down. Keep your standard where it is. And these people that are coming around you, if they are meant to be in your life, they will cope with your standard. Now, when you now enter into a relationship, friendship, you start getting to know the person. You start getting to know the person. Make sure you date each other in public places. Make sure you hang out in public places. You know, go to McDonald's, sit down there, talk. Go to fancy restaurant and eat. And then you see body reaction and body language when you ask the right questions and all that stuff and everything like that. Don't be in a hurry to introduce them to anybody. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry to take pictures and put it on social media. My boo, my baby. You know, my baby on the third day. Please don't. Don't do that. You're going to ridicule yourself because people, there's one particular lady on Instagram now. You know, I think she's actually addicted to Nigerians. She wants to marry Nigerians, but she's not a Nigerian, but she's addicted. She wants to marry Nigerians in Nigeria. She must have dated over 20 Nigerians now, and she will go there, she'll carry money, she will buy them cars, she will rent a house for them. Those ones will bang the hell out of her. She'll come back, those ones will disappear. She'll go again and do another one. She'll go again and do another one. She'll go again and do another one. Such a person, she didn't respect herself. She didn't respect herself at all. No, she didn't. You know, every time I see her, I was like, I wish, you know, like I want to talk to her. And every time she'll go, she'll now start taking picture of my boo, my baby, my boo, my baby. She must have posted over 20 men called my baby. Over 20 babies. Over 20 men called my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. Over 20. And I've been seeing it. I really want to say something. I want to say, hey, can we talk? But you know, people, when you say you want to talk, they will say you are invading their privacy. They will say you are invading their privacy when you say you want to talk to them. And I'll see these things. I'll be seeing it. And every time she'll go back and delete the picture, and then she'll post another one. Then she'll delete that one. She'll post another one. Then she'll delete that one. You know, a majority of us too, we do the same thing. And some of you guys who post the picture of a boo today, you didn't know that we already copied it to save it because we know. And next week you remove it again. And after removing it, you post another one. And then we quickly copy that one too. We wait. then you remove it, then you put another one there. You see, you must not be in a hurry. When you go into a relationship like that, you stay away from public eye. You meet in actually places and talk, because you don't just want to show people anything. You don't want to show people anything. You don't want them to start asking questions. And that's why you see all of these celebrities, their homes are not really holding up. Because you see that a lot of celebrities, they hide their relationships. You'll never know who they're dating. Just because you people will, when you guys see them in the public working together, you quickly say, oh, they are married, oh, they are doing the, oh, they are doing that. So they hide it. And you yourself, you must take your time to get to know somebody before you showcase the person. You know, look at that lady, she'll post today, my boo, and then she'll remove it again tomorrow. And then a new one will come, she'll say, my boo, then remove it again tomorrow. And so everyone knows how many men. And it means that you do not respect yourself. If you respect yourself, you will understand you're supposed to keep things away from the public, to keep that respect. All right. If you put value on yourself, you're not just going to start living any kind of life or saying any kind of things or posting any kind of things. All right. You must actually be conscious of what to put on social media about yourself. All right. About your relationships. People will be counting it for you. So before you actually be comfortable with a guy or with a girl, get to know them well. Get to know them very well. You know, spend time talking, spend time hanging out. And then when you feel like, okay, I think I'm a little comfortable, after you must have answered all my questions, after she must have answered all the questions, there are so many questions you must not answer. So many questions that must be answered. You can't just live your life like that. All right? Your relationship is much more than suya and shawarma. Your relationship is much more than just eating suya all around and eating shawarma and going all around, and you go to the movie and he will put his hand in your breast and start squeezing your breast in cinema houses all around the place and stuff. You must be intentional about these things. You must say, you know what, I want to marry right. And to marry right, there are certain things that I must know about this woman or about this man. And it must be question and answer time. It must be a moment that you are ready to answer the question. She's ready to ask it. You are ready to ask. She's ready to answer. You get to know people through communication. When you communicate, you get to know their mindset. And I tell people this all the time. Instagram, please. I'm going to restart the video. Please just come. I tell people this all the time. I have these 3 things that they taught me when I was in school. And I'm going to tell it to you guys. But I'm just waiting. I'll keep on. But when it's about to close on Instagram, we're going to start a new video later. Number 1 is that when you are in that friendship, make sure you start a fight intentionally. Start a fight intentionally. Just find something that will get him angry. Find something that will get her angry. Find something that will get him angry. Find something that will get her angry. And just sit back and watch their reactions. Sit back and watch their reactions. I'm telling you. Just sit back, watch their reactions. You see what you're going to be looking at, you're going to be seeing, understanding their maturity. Is he matured? Is she matured enough? Mature enough to be able to be in this relationship? You're going to see their level of anger, how they display anger. You're going to see it. All right? You're going to see how they display their anger. You're going to see their judgment. How mature they are to be able to handle pressure. You will see it. It's not about praying, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. All right, Instagram, I'm coming back now. Come back and join Instagram. Come back and join. I don't want this to disappear. All right. I want to keep it. Instagram, I want to keep it. All right. All right, let's go back. Instagram, let's go back. Okay, here we go. All right. The word that will be coming out of their mouth, you'll be seeing it. It's a test. It's a litmus test. It's a litmus test. It's very compulsory that you must go through it. Very, very compulsory that you must do it. If you refuse to do it, you will enter into a deep, deep problem. Deep problem. If you refuse to do it, it's a check. That's the litmus test. And you must actually do it just to make sure the person I'm with, this is the person. This is the reaction I'm going to get. This is the reaction I'm going to get. And I'm telling you, you're going to get that reaction all the time. All the time. You're going to get it all the time. Number 2 is this. Make sure the two of you travel. Travel together to a place alone. You know, tell him and say, Dimedio, by next week or 3 weeks' time, I think we should take a little break from our jobs and travel to so place, myself and you. Funkel, let's travel, myself and you. Please make sure you inform everybody you're going to be going somewhere and let's go together. Now, when you travel together to a place, you know what you want to test? You see, I read something today, and I was so shocked when I saw a lot of women, a lot of mothers are saying, I'm a mother too. I have a good relationship with my son. I must to talk to my son all the time. I don't care what the wife is saying. I am the mother. That's stupid stuff. Stupid stuff. Nobody is saying it's not your son. Nobody is saying it's not your son. But when the moment he is married, you let him live his life with his wife. You can't be your son's chatmate. You can't be your son's best friend that you call him every day. You are disconnecting him from his wife. His wife's supposed to be the one that gets his attention. When you read the Bible, well, the Bible says, for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother. Do you understand the leaving? That you must leave him and let him enjoy his relationship? A lot of people don't. That this woman said that my mother-in-law will call my husband and they will gist. And my husband doesn't even have time to gist with me. To gist with me. What happened to your mommy? What happened to your marriage? Your husband is dead. Go marry another one. Marry another one. You know how to gist? Go and gist with your boyfriend. Go find a boyfriend somewhere and go and gist with the boyfriend. Leave your son alone. And if you don't want to marry and get into this kind of risk situation like this, that is the reason you must travel to the place I'm telling you right now. Now, if you travel to the place and you find out that the mother is still calling, the friends are still calling, and is telling you, excuse me, and is going to stay in a corner and be on the phone and is talking for hours on the phone, excuse me, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. That is a mommy's boy. And that is going to end up to be a sissy husband. That will be a sissy husband. The respect of a mother is different from that of a wife. The relationship of a wife is different from that of a mother. It's different. It's totally different. If you know you can chat, go get a new boyfriend and be chatting with him. There are so many 70-year-old men looking for a wife. Of course, about daddy's girls too. Daddy's girls too is one of the. That's what I'm coming to that. The two of you must travel. You know you can chat. You know how to chat on the phone. Go marry somebody else or go get a man friend somewhere and be talking to him. And leave that boy alone. Let him enjoy his wife. And when you get to the place and you find out that the girl too is excusing herself and going to talk to the daddy. Excuse me, it's my dad. Excuse me, my dad. It's a red flag. When you get into marriage, it's going to be a difficult thing. You will not believe it. Mr. Dele Akinlawo, let me quickly just explain some certain things to you. You see, all of this, is it biblical? Is it biblical that we all shout all around the place is keeping Nigeria backward? Nigerians didn't start, they didn't create Christianity, sir. If you care to know, Nigerians didn't create Christianity. The British created it. All right, they put it together, they came to preach it to us in Africa. If you have actually been privileged to travel and you've been to a white church or an American church or any kind of churches all over the world, you will understand that the way you are thinking, they don't think that way, sir. There is the physical life that you must live, and there is the spiritual life you must live. Even Jesus Christ was able to say, give unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. It means give unto this world, the leadership of this world, the principles of this world, what belongs to this world. And then biblically, he now says, give unto God what belongs to God. You see, this mindset of yours is what is going to ruin Nigeria. A lot of you guys always believe everything is written in the Bible. Can you, Mr. Dele Akinlawo, can you show me in the Bible where the Bible says drive a Mercedes Benz? Can you show me from the Bible where the Bible says buy a telephone, Apple phone? Can you show me inside of the Bible where the Bible says you as a man, okay, buy a computer? Show me from that place in the Bible. You see, this mindset is what is going to kill Nigeria. And that's how a lot of people are becoming so dumb by the day. But that's why they're actually getting dumber by the day. That they don't want to listen to any other thing, but anything within that written. The Bible is not closed. We are still living. God is still speaking. Our life is still evolving. New things are still coming. The Bible is actually alive in us. In us. And this is the same mindset. This is the kind of mindset we're talking about that is keeping Nigerians down. They don't believe in counseling. They will show me from the Bible. Where is the counselor? A professional counselor there. Come over to the people that created this same Christianity, who preach it to us. Now let's look at him. He said it's not because we believe that we know Christianity more than the people that preach it to us. The people that brought Christianity to us, come and see what they do. And even all your biblical in Africa, your country is still backward. It's still a shithole country. With all the prayer, it's still a shithole country. Tell it to me. The people that actually brought Christianity to us, their countries are developing. The economy is great in their country. That's why a lot of us are running to the place. But we base all our things on what does the Bible say? What does the Bible say? What does the Bible say? You're a dumb person. Very dumb. Not supposed to be here. Or there. Or Demuruku. Or Delshi. They don't understand. They don't understand these things. They don't understand these things at all. They don't. And that's why they're still there. And that's why they're still where they are. They interpret Bible more than the people who actually put the Bible together. They think they know God more than the people who have brought Christianity to them. They think they know it. And they don't. And what they're doing is that they're trying to use religion to tie people down. They use religion to tie people down. That's what they're doing. So when you now travel, you're trying to find out. You're trying to find out what kind of relationship this person will have with me. You're trying to understand, is it possible for this man to balance up? Some people don't know how to balance up. They cannot balance the relationship between them. I mean, the wife, the girlfriend, and the mother. The wife and the mother. They don't understand. They see their wives as more like a second-class citizen. They see their mother to be the only person. They see their mother to be the only person to be respected, to be cherished, to be cared for. They put their mother even in the place of their wives. The woman it doesn't amount to nothing in that home. Their mother is superior in everything. Now, what you want to see as a woman is that I'm not saying taking care of a mother is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I took care of my mother. Okay? I took care of my mother. But I knew exactly who my wife is. And I was able to balance it and say, you know what? I left my mother to cleave to this one. And this one is not only this one is me. This is me. Me, right here. I will talk to me first. I will check this with me first. I will seek advice from me first. I will take care of me first. But I'm still taking care of my mother. And you know one thing my wife should do, and a woman should do? A woman who is knowledgeable and mature will understand that the most important thing in the life of a man is his mother. Now, if a man is now showing you kindness, a man is now showing you respect, the next thing you're going to do is to now show his mother that same respect, show his mother that same love, show his mother exactly what he is showing you. That is when you will now see a man will now understand and do more for you because you are making him happy by taking care of the most important person in his life. In his life. You will not believe it. If you try it, you see what I'm saying. Just take your time to just start doing well for your mother-in-law. You will see. You will see how your husband will be glowing. You will see how your husband will be shouting. He will talk to you like a no man's business. You will think that he's on steroid. He will be telling you all manners of things. Oh, Funke must survive, mommy. Oh, mommy survive. Mommy must survive. You won't understand. A knowledgeable woman, you will understand the most important thing in the life of your husband is his mother. And then you just redirect that love to the mother. You know what funny thing? The mother is not going to be there forever. You don't know. Some of you believe that the mother will be there forever. No, it's not going to be there forever. That woman is going to die one day. But see, when you give that woman that moment to care for her, love her, let her be happy. Oh my God. Even that woman, that mama, she'll be praying for you. Every time she sees you, she will even love you. She will give you more attention than his own son. She will give you more attention. She will be buying things and be shipping it to you. She'll be doing all manners of things. She will go all around to the family saying, my daughter. Toyin is my daughter I didn't give birth to, but she's still my daughter anyway. I don't have in-laws. I have daughters and stuff. She will talk about you every day. And one day she'll close her eyes and she'll be gone. And you can have your husband 100% to yourself. You will have your husband 100% to yourself. Nobody's going to intrude no more. Nobody's going to do it. But that few years that you invested in loving the mother, that man will die for you. Throughout your life, when as you're married, that man will die for you because he will be telling himself, I cannot trade this woman with nothing. This woman, and then that's why a lot of men, they will say, my mother is dead, but I have a new mother now. You, my wife, you are my mother. You are my mother. You are my mother. You see? It's not like you're not going to come across, you know that you're not going to come across a very hard cookie to break. You don't understand. If you have so much patience, you can boil rock and it will be soft. Yeah. You can boil. You will not believe it. That person is patience. You are patient enough that you have so much patience that you can actually take nonsense from your mother-in-law, seeing her to be my mother. If it's my mother, what will I say? What will I do? Let me just take it. It's for a short time. The mama is going. She's not going to be here forever. She's going. And you'll find out that the man will say, my mother is dead, but I have a new mother now. And you are the mother. And you'll find out that relationship is going to be until death. Because you have touched one part of that man's life that nobody has touched before. You love his mother for him, he will love you to death. You love his mother, he will love you to death. It's a secret. Go and check it out. Check it out. Now, you're trying to find it. You're trying to find it if this man is mature enough to balance the relationship between mother and wife. You want to know maybe this woman is mature enough to balance the relationship between father and a husband. So when you travel to a place, you want to see, are they going to give you attention? Will they give you attention? Will they give you attention? Very, very important. Very, very important. Now, Sister Blessing Philomena, I'll be Philemon. I don't know how to pronounce it, Philemon. Now, when you say if the mother doesn't want you, there is nobody that is crazy. Nobody is crazy in this world. Now, my own mother-in-law, my own mother-in-law said to us that we are not supposed to get married. My own mother came up and said, "Oh, you can't marry that girl." I put my feet down. I said, "Well, this is the girl I'm going to marry." And my wife told the mommy, "This is the guy I want to get married to. You should be happy for me." Okay. Now, what did we do? The two of us, we sat down and I said, everybody's against us. It's now myself and you. And I said to her, I said, let us make this thing to work. Because if it didn't work, people will laugh at us. I will made up my mind. I said, okay, we will make it work. And I became very nice to the mother. Even though the mother didn't want me, I became very nice to the woman. When their father died, I went to get the people that would dig the grave. I stood there, I monitored them, I gave them money. I had a tent, 2 or 3 tents of my own with my own people there to celebrate. The woman was watching me. She was looking at me. They all went there, they went to prostrate, they greeted her. On the day of my wedding, the woman didn't come. She didn't come, she didn't pray for us. She didn't pray for our daughter too. We left. But we didn't get angry. And every little stuff that we have, I'll give to her. And I traveled. I started making a little money. I was sending money back from mommy. You see, kindness. Kindness. You see, don't pay back evil with evil. Don't. When it comes to family, don't pay evil with evil. That's the woman that you're married to, and that's the family. That's the man you're married to, and that's the family. Don't pay back evil with evil. Let them do whatever it is to just stay positive. And my wife too, the same thing in my own family. She stayed positive. And before you get to know it, the mother started telling everybody, Adeshola is the only in-law. Timoni, that's the only in-law I have. He is always good. The woman apologized to us. He said, because we are Muslims and you guys are Christians. I didn't believe that Christians and Muslims should marry each other. I didn't know. And even the ones that are actually married Muslim, look at them. They didn't even do well like you guys. Their husband can't even give me money like you guys are giving me and stuff like that. The woman apologized later down the road. You don't pay evil with evil. When the mother doesn't want you, there is a reason for it. And you're supposed to prove her wrong. You and your husband must prove her wrong. When your husband is still going to him to say, my wife fought me today, and my wife did this today, my wife did that today, there will never be that love between you and that woman. If you give your husband peace, if you and your husband are together with peace and unity, and your mother-in-law is seeing his son happy, his son is happy, his son is okay, he's doing well, progressing. I'm telling you, Omar Koro again, he will swallow his spit. The woman will swallow his spit. My mother connected to my wife so much. My wife was the one that was interpreting for my mom at our church. They become so close. And she will go to my wife, they will talk. If I buy something for my mom, my mom will tell my wife that Shola bought me this thing. Shola gave me this thing. But in the beginning, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that in the beginning. It is maturity that gets us to that point. Maturity get us to that point. Don't pay evil back with evil. Don't say because my mother-in-law doesn't like me too, I don't like her. I won't call her. Still call her and say, Mama, how are you? I only want to say hi to you. I sent you something. When it lands, they will bring it to you, mommy. Thank you. Thank you. And you see, as the woman is spending your money, èèyàn kì í jẹṣu kó jẹpo èèyàn kó tún búyàn. Èèyàn ń jata kó jẹyọ èèyàn kó tún búyàn. They're sending things. Sending things. And gradually, she's eating your money, eating your sweat. One day she'll come back to her senses. This girl that I'm doing this to, she's making my son happy. She's blessing my son. She's even blessing me, sending money to me. I don't have anything against her. I don't have nothing. I don't even want to have anything against this woman again. It is all suru. We will get to that point. Suru. Number 3, and the last one I'm going to give you guys today is that by the time you are friending somebody and you have checked, and this guy continued to pass and this woman continued to pass, and then you guys entered into real dating, real relationship, and you guys are already engaged. When you are engaged, that is, you have known mother, you have known wife, you have known everybody. And you guys are waiting for the day of marriage. You guys must to live together at least 6 months. 6 months. Nigerian Christians are not ready for this one. They will talk. They will say, what the Bible say? What the Bible say? They will say, they're not ready for it. And the majority of your pastors didn't get married to their wives. Their wives visited their homes. They did some validation. They some validated their wives. They will come and lie to you. Majority of them are like that. They be. Majority of them are like that. They be. They some validated their wives before they got married. But you will be there, be asking stupid questions. Say, what did the Bible say? What did the Bible say? Your pastors know better. Pastors know better. They know better. Olume say, David, call me. I have one fine girl for you. She's a fine girl for you. She's well-to-do. She's set in her ways. Money is coming in. Everything's set. Need a very good, solid husband. Call me whenever you have a little time. Olume say, David. See, the English people, they say a broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. A broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. The two of you must live together for at least 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. Within that 6 months, if you are a mature man and she is a mature woman, you guys will succeed. You will succeed. Unbelievers are doing it and they are succeeding. You see, you don't know people until you live with people. You don't know people until you live with them. You don't want your marriage to be a kind of a marriage of 3 years, marriage of 2 years, marriage of 5 years, and then you end it. You want your marriage to be a kind of a lifelong marriage. You must to do what is supposed to be done. You will not know. You don't know. When we meet, I remember in those days, my pastor will say, come and meet in his church. Come and meet. Me and my wife will meet at the church. And then she will bring me jollof rice and stuff like that. And the jollof rice, she didn't cook it. She didn't cook the jollof rice. You will buy it at the junction to bring it to me. Me, I was thinking, like, oh my son, oh my son, jollof rice, it dum. Jollof rice, it jollof rice, it party. She didn't cook the jollof rice. She didn't have time to cook it. Not that she didn't know how to cook, but she didn't have time to cook jollof rice, so you buy jollof rice from Joshua. All the food you have been eating, that you think you are eating, is actually from eatery. They just buy it from eatery and bring it to you. You finish eating it, you think she cooked it. No, she didn't cook it. You didn't cook it. You didn't cook it though. Orí apẹ wa. Orí ẹ máa pé dànù. Mo sọ fún ẹ, I'm the one telling you. I'm telling you. You will not know the person. You can't know the person until you live with the person. You want to know, can they cook? Can they clean? Do they snore? Do they smoke weed? What kind of friends do they keep? All those things, you got to know them. You can't know them when you are meeting at the church. When you're meeting at the church, you can't. Now, some people will say, but they're going to sleep together now. They must be stupid. They must be very stupid to sleep together. When unbelievers are doing it, that unbelievers are doing it and they're not sleeping together, because these are what we do as counselors to let them understand that you are trying to know. You want to know. This is what you're finding out. This is what you want to do. You don't want to use sex to ruin 50 years of your life. You want to live with this woman for 50 years? Keep your penis in your pants. And let us go through this whole stuff and see what's going to happen. Some women will finish eating, they will put the plate under the bed. Some women don't wash their underwears for 3 years. Some people don't even wash their nightgown. They don't wash their bed sheet. Some don't know how to clean. They don't clean the house. Some don't know the kind of friends they keep. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. You will later find out after you get married, after you'll be meeting at the church. You get married after you find out. That's when you now say, I disconnect. You will disconnect. Like that stupid guy that said I disconnect after getting married to a woman that is 8 years older than him. Makeup messed him up. Makeup messed him up. The woman is always on makeup 24/7. So he didn't know that the woman is older than him. He got married. The woman went to shower. Came outside. He was looking at a woman older than him with 8 years. Was like a stranger. I said, what do you mean a stranger? Which stranger? You don't understand. Some women don't know how to take care of the home. I have said it before here. A lot of you Nigerians, women, you don't clean. You don't clean. The only time you clean is when visitors are coming. When visitors are coming to your house, that's when you clean. You Nigerian women don't clean. You will put yam by the door. You will put a lubo on the ground. You will put this one on the cupboard. You will put clothes on the wardrobe. All the doors will have a towel on them. Pata in the bathroom. Go to bathroom, you see pata everywhere and all kinds of stuff. You Nigerian women, I've been to your homes. I go to Black American homes. Their toilet will be so clean. You can sit down there. You know, their living room will be smelling good. That's how the living room is every day. Every day. Don't tell them you are coming. You enter the place. That's the way the place is going to be. Go to Nigerian home and knock the door. It will take them 3 hours to open the door for you. You begin to wonder, what are they doing? You too spend the bell again. Bam, bam. They won't open the door. You press it again. Bam, bam. They won't open the door. They are cleaning. They are running. Then you start hearing footsteps. Are they fighting world war? What is going on? They don't clean. They don't clean. They don't clean. I see. I know what I'm telling you. Go to their bedroom, you will see clothes on the ground everywhere. The wardrobe cannot close up. There are too many clothes in the wardrobe and shoes and everything. They will be pressing it. They use a rope to tie it to the other one and stuff like that to hold it. To hold it. To hold it. I'm telling you. And later when they come to open the door to you, say, how are you? Then they will be breathing. Say, Pastor, how are you? No, Madam, she will see. Marathon. Are you running marathon in the house? What is the problem? You are breathing every day. I'm actually coming from the gym. I was in the gym. I was lifting weights and stuff. It's a lie. Then you start hearing deodorant, air freshener. You start hearing the smell of air freshener the moment you enter. Say, they just finished spraying something here. Just finish spraying something here. And now I will go talk now. They're not going to listen. They're not going to listen. They're not going to listen. I don't understand. And I was talking about this thing. One dirty woman the other day was like, hey, I can put my pants anywhere I like in my house. It's not my house. Hello? It's not your house. There is a place they call the visitor's bathroom. They don't put pata in visitor's bathroom. You can go and put your pata inside your own bedroom, bathroom, not inside visitor's bathroom. For me to go and pee, I said, sorry, can I use your bathroom? And then they say over there, and I went over there and I want to pee, and I'm seeing pints. They put a rope. They put the rope inside visitor's bathroom and they hanging pata there. And I was peeing. I was just looking at the pata like this. So when I came outside, I was looking at the woman like, Muri pata you Muri pata in there. Muri pata in there was it? Muri me. Muri pata. I see your pata inside the bathroom. Nonsense. Nonsense. That's your private thing. That's a private thing that you have to be very conscious of it. That's your private thing. Put it in your own bathroom. Nobody's going there but you. Pata straight. Oh, pata today I'm still wondering in my own house that my wife and I will share the same room, and then there's this master's bathroom, and this master's bathroom is got a long mirror with the stove like right there. I don't know what they call that table that they put with the basin that you use in washing your mouth and stuff like everything. There are two there, and this stuff is so long. But I just come to understand that my own space is so very little like this. And she just put all her own things like everywhere. And my own stuff is just, my space is just very little. And not just only that, when I entered into the closet, my stuff was, I formerly was like, okay, it's supposed to be half. My stuff's supposed to be here, your stuff's supposed to be here. And then gradually, I just found out that my stuff started shrinking. My own stuff started shrinking. I was going this way, started shrinking and going this way. And I was like, what is going on here? My stuff that is shrinking and stuff like that. And you know what funny thing? I've already given her a room upstairs. I gave her all the cabinet upstairs. I gave her the cabinet in the what do you call it? In the washing machine room. All her shoes and everything are inside of it. Her clothes hang everywhere. And then inside of the place that I feel that I'm supposed to still have my own share, my own stuff started shrinking. I don't know. I don't know. My stuff's still shrinking, and I'm still wondering why. And then when you now decide to go and take a room now, and you move all your stuff there, then they will now say, "Are you running away from your matrimonial home?" I'm not running away from my matrimonial home. You are the one pushing me out. You are kicking me out of this home. You're not sending me out of my matrimonial bedroom because I can't breathe. I can't. Breathe. I can't breathe. If I allow her, she will put her stuff in every room in this house. If I allow her to put all these things, she will put her everywhere. Even the garage, there are still boxes. I was like, you put all this stuff here, there's still boxes in the garage. What are those things there? Oh, no. Everyone. Your space will shrink to the end. You're a bad person. Yeah, my space will shrink to the end. Before I pack out and run away. I pack out and run away. When my space starts shrinking. I don't know why. Don't know why. I don't know. And me, I just throw stuff away. Anything I'm not using, I throw them away. But women just want to keep everything. Keep everything. So, what am I saying is that you need to do the work. You want to do the work, you have to do the work. And to do the work, you must do what is necessary to be done. And what you must to do is to make sure you test their level of anger, start a fight intentionally, to get to know their reaction, the maturity, you find it. Number two is make sure you travel. See if they're going to connect with you and they're going to give you attention. Number three is that after engagement, live together. And then if you detect anything, a broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. If you say, no, I'm not going on from here, it's better. You guys are not married yet, no kids, no nothing. You have not bought properties together, not done nothing together. All right. So at that moment, you could say, I am actually not getting married. That's actually going to prevent divorce. Divorce later down the road. It's going to prevent divorce, that you're not going to divorce anybody because right now you've been able to do it the way you should do it. All right. So a broken engagement is better than divorce. It's better than a broken relationship, a broken marriage. Because when you have children and then you enter into divorce, it's very complicated. It's not good at all. So we need to prevent it from happening. That's why we must to actually lay a solid foundation for our homes. For our homes. For our homes. Very, very important. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Pray well. Seek the face of God by yourself. Always remember to seek the face of God by yourself. Don't let no pastor be praying for you. Pray for yourself and by yourself. Be the pastor of your own life. Be the pastor of their own life, of your own life. Pray very well for yourself. Pray for everybody around you. All right. Hold the hands of your children. Teach your children to pray from 1 year old. Teach them to pray for day one. Let your children be independent. Let them pray for themselves. All right. Don't let them be addicted to prophets and pastors. Tell them it's a personal relationship with God. A personal relationship with God. I told my daughter, I said, you need to learn to pray for yourself. He said, yes, Daddy, I do that myself. I said, good. There's no running to prophets. When there is a need, there's a situation in your life, you run to a professional. You go for counseling. You go for therapy. That's what you go for. All right. Let them give you the direction to where you're supposed to go to. That's the way you should do it. Be the pastor of your life. Pray for yourself. I told her that when you and your husband, if you get married, when your husband, you're having problems, go to a professional. Seek for advice from a professional. Pray to God. Let God show you revelation by yourself for yourself. Don't run to a prophet or a pastor. Please don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know, have the relationship with your own God. Christianity is a life in Christ by yourself. Knowing God by yourself. Remember the scripture. They that know their God. They that know their God. Know your own God. Know your own God. Know your own God. Know your own God. Don't let nobody tell you what God is saying. Be the one to hear God and know what God is saying by yourself. By yourself. That is Christianity. Don't do any other thing but Christianity. Don't let all of these pastors cajole you. Please. Don't let all these prophets cajole you. Please. Don't let them share fake revelations with you. All right? Be the architect of your own life and your own Christianity. Connect with Jesus, and Jesus will rescue you and deliver you. In Jesus' name, amen. Have a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. Bye. Instagram, thank you very much. I'll keep it for you. Don't take it off. All right. And Facebook and YouTube, thank you very much for coming also. I appreciate you guys. Have a beautiful day. If you have not subscribed to my place, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I would love to see you again. And I want you to get updates every time. Love you guys. Bye.